G'day guys, Dom here. So, bit of a rambling video today, I expect. If you don't like a rambling video, you really don't want to watch this, because I have nothing to talk about. So you're going to watch a whole video about nothing. Essentially what the Seinfeld series was, but we're not going to cover that. Anyway, we're not going to have a build video out this weekend, and we're not going to have a knife showcase video out this weekend. Mainly because I'm going to be at the Australian Sydney Knife Symposium. Something Knife Symposium. I'm terrible with names. But I'm going to be there that weekend. It's sort of like a knife making class seminar thing. So I'm flying up Friday night and I'm going to be there all weekend, flying back Monday morning. So super excited for that. I may or may not film. I got to ask if I'm allowed to film there because I don't know how, because it's they're teaching things. I don't really know if they're going to be cool with that. So we'll see. Also, I'm not really comfortable doing a vlog because I'm not 18 and I don't have tits. So I have no fucking clue who's going to watch it, but we'll see. Anyway, so that's coming up. I'm pretty sure tickets are all sold out, so I'm sorry you missed out. But if you're going, we have totally got to meet up and we have to drink beer because I like beer and I like meeting people. So I think those two can go together really, really well. So just if you're going, look for the dude that looks like a homeless Nazi and who has a really weird accent that no one can quite pick. I've had quite a few guys comment and ask what it is, and not a single person has gotten it right, which I think is fucking hilarious. But anyway, that's coming up. What else? I should probably talk about things in the workshop. So at the moment, I was actually filing these. I'm working on a new design. I'm calling this a D6, which is a reference to Metro 2033. And I'm actually doing a build video for these, which is why the stand is out. I think it's going to be great. Nice little EDC fixed blades. Not too long. I mean, I wear a Sarge large gloves, so sort of fits my hand. With an EDC fixed blade, I find you don't want to get too big with it, so something small. I'll put some thin G10 liners on this. Just keep the weight down. Should be a pretty solid bit of kit. I'm just filing these, and that's the main reason I'm doing the video really, is because I've been filing for like 2 hours and I'm just procrastinating. What else? I finally invested in a pair of headphones where you can put music through it. It has saved my sanity. It is the best thing ever made. Folders. Working on folders right now. This was the prototype. It's my personal folder, and I'm using it as reference because I'm putting together these right now. These are all sold out. I'm only really making 3 of these at the moment to people who've been on my list for since last year. They've been on my list. It's just, Will, I'm really sorry it's taking so long. I've gone through 3 redesigns and I'm just, I'm so fucking sick of folders. Which isn't good because I just bought a shitload of materials and hardware to do a massive batch of these. So yeah, that's going to come up at some point. I'm not taking orders from them yet. I'll announce on YouTube when I take a batch of these, so that's going to happen. Yeah, just, folder parts. Over here, we've sort of reorganized the workshop a little bit. Mainly because I have I guess you could call it an apprentice. Not really, because it's not legally an apprenticeship. More of a helper. Help me out 1 to 2 days a week. So I'm kind of moving everything out to kind of work around that and be more efficient. So I picked up this piece of shit shelf from Super Cheap Auto. Just, this was a fucker to assemble. It's cheap, which I'm happy with. This was $100, so for $100 I'm happy with it. But just putting this thing together, because these are all just sheet metal and not a single one of these things was straight. So I had to bend a few of these and just, me and the apprentice took almost an hour to fucking put this thing together. So yeah, bit of frustration, but it's together now. Mainly for my sandblast cabinet. This is temporary because this has got to go. I've been saying it for years, but this has got to go in the bin, or it's got to be destroyed with a tomahawk. Something horrible has to happen to this thing before I lose my mind. But yeah, that's going to get replaced. We'll put a big one over there in the corner. Be good. And here, I've got an anvil coming. It's not a real anvil, it's a railroad spike anvil, a railroad track anvil, and it's like this big. But I saw a guy on Facebook selling them real cheap, and I figured, fuck it, I need an anvil. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet, besides beat shit up with it, but I'm going to have an anvil. Mainly just to say I have an anvil, let's be honest. Over here, as you can see, this is where the sandblast cabinet was. I'm planning on getting a second grinder and putting it right here just to be efficient, really, because two people with one grinder, it's not good. We're often waiting on each other and just trying to get efficiency up there. What else? Oh yeah, here. This is my 10-inch contact wheel, and yesterday, or maybe the day before that, I did this. That was not good. For those who don't know, a contact wheel like this is about $500. So yeah, it's very expensive. And I was grinding a big knife, I'm going to show you in a bit, and I snagged the tip on this, and it cut straight through the belt and straight into the wheel, and I basically fired the blade incredibly fast straight into the workbench. Took a big chunk out of the blade, took a big chunk out of the bench, and scared the shit out of me. But could be worse. This can be fixed. I'm talking to Yui over at 84 Engineering, and he's going to surface grind this down for me. Or sorry, turn this down for me. And I'm going to lose a little bit of diameter, but it's not the end of the world. I'm very lucky that I still have my fingers, I'm totally honest, because if my finger was between that and the tool rest, I would have lost a finger. There was a lot of power. That grinder was running full speed, and that's a 2 horsepower motor right there, so my fingers would not look very good after that. Not that I'm a hand model right now, but I like having 10 fingers. It's very good. Drill press has also been moved for the same reason. What else? Oh yes, this... I've organized my sandpaper. I finally listened to my friends, and basically anyone who's seen my sandpaper collection, they say, just, Dom, mate, you gotta fix this shit. Because it was just... I literally just had this pile of sandpaper under here where I just shoved sandpaper when I got it. And it was absolutely chaotic. And I was in denial. I was like, oh, this is great. It's going to work. Don't worry about it. I know exactly where everything is. I'm the Rain Man when it comes to grits of sandpaper. But I finally listened, and I got a fucking organizing thing, just a, cheap office thing from Office Works. And that just, oh, it's so much better. Took 2 years, but if it's good. It's organized. It looks a lot better, and it saved my whole drawer. Because this was, literally all of this took up this whole drawer. So... saved space, which is good. What else? God, this is a rambly video. It's late and my mind is like just jumping around. I'm hyped up on coffee, energy drinks, all that sort of stuff. And I still have a lot of shit to do. Lovely. What else? Us. Work in progress shit. So I've got a whole bunch of micro grunts I've cut. I believe 1 or 2 of these are spoken for, and the rest are all just extras. I figured, you know what, since I'm cutting them anyway, it's a lot more efficient if I work in a batch. So I cut out 3 extras, and I figured if somebody orders one of these in the future, I can have them ready to go. I can just put handles on them, and we can rock and roll. Just trying to get the lead times done, because at the moment it's like 3 months, which is acceptable, but it's really easy for it to go to 6 months. And that's where you start to get into the danger period where people think, fuck it, I'm not waiting 6 months, and you lose business. So trying to be efficient. Again, this is a business. I have to make things efficiently if I want to make a living. So that's happening. Folder blade I'm working on. CPM 154 stainless steel. I think I might do this in the new steel. I'm looking at RWL 34 right now, because it's a Swedish steel, I believe. Swedish. Wow, that was a voice break. Wow, shit, I haven't had that one in a while. Yeah, it's a Swedish steel, so I'm looking forward to trying that out. It's got a reputation for being very flat and very easy to work with, so that would be very good, because the amount of surface grinding and fucking around I've got to do with this to get it looking this good and getting it flat is a lot. Like, the apprentice can tell you, because that's usually his job. I usually like, hey, Travis, can you make all this stuff flat? Thank you very much. And he just sits there in the corner, like fucking cursing me out, making things flat, sanding things. But yeah, what else? This is a custom for a dude by the name of Zach. A very, very aggressive hawkbill. I'm trying to move away from doing as much custom work as I did, because I did some accounting. I know it's hard to believe that I actually did accounting, but I figured out that last year I spent way too much time doing full custom work, that's terrifying, because you make a lot less money with a full custom wart knife than a tier 1 or a tier 2 knife. So I doubled the price of full customs basically because I can't have this many full customs coming out the door. I'd much rather do these. It's just more efficient, and it's really where I want to go with DB blades. Because full customs are fun and all, but you can't really grow as a company or as a business. So to kind of lessen demand on full customs, I double the prices on them. It's just the way it is. I can't do full customs all the time. The amount of design work, it's too much. Anyway, what else? I think that's about it. CNC, it doubles as a very nice table. Well, okay, it's mainly a table, but it also does nice CNC stuff. Oh yeah, and this. This is what fucked up my contact wheel. That is 12mm thick Sup9 tool steel, which is pretty much just 5160. It is a massive fucking chunk of steel. That is 12mm thick. It is fucking nuts. Is it practical? Absolutely not. This is massively just overkill. Do I give a fuck? No, it's cool. So, that's going to be fun. So yeah, I think that's about it. Just cover a whole bunch of random shit. Oh my god, it has been 12 minutes. I've been rambling on about nothing. Holy shit. So yeah, I'm going to get back to filing these things. So, yeah, that's not going to be good because I have no more excuses now to not do them. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. Build video. Hopefully, I'm hoping to get these out next week. I kind of cheated. I did 4 of these 2 weeks ago, and then I figured, shit, I should probably do a build video for these. So I kind of cut an extra 3 out, and through the magic of editing, it'll look like it was one batch. In theory, I'm not that good at editing, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.